Dow Industrials down 177. That is a sell-off. Is an Obama sell-off? We'll discuss. With Obama's victory, the takers have taken over. The makers are clearly in the minority. Am I right? It's a sell-off the day after the election with an Obama second term. We're down 183 points, right at 13,062.
It's hard. It's wicked hard to pick the stupidest player in the world of Wall Street TV. But that guy at Fox Business Network is certainly in the running. The funny thing is, there are more real facts reported on Wall Street TV shows than any other kind of news shows. But those real facts are all numbers, and there's a lot of them. And they are all temporary, some of them not even lasting a full second. They are the numbers you see at the bottom of the screens and the side of the screens, stock prices flashing by, where the Dow is at that second, where the S&P is at that second. Most of everything else that gets said on those shows is pure junk. And whenever the people on those shows are talking about anything that occurs outside of Lower Manhattan, especially anything that happens inside of Washington, they are completely lost. They are virtually all Republicans, and they are virtually all wrong all the time about politics and how politics intersects with Wall Street. They've always believed electing a Democratic president would be bad for the stock market, and electing a Republican president would be good for the stock market, good for them, even though there is absolutely no evidence of that and plenty of evidence to the contrary. They believe this even after living through the Clinton presidency, where the stock market and the economy soared. These are people who claim to be cold-blooded processors of business information, cold-blooded analysts of where the money is and where the money's going. But in fact, their collective, relentless Republican bias gets in the way of their analysis all the time.
Talking about the debate and the results, I think we're seeing a reaction in treasuries. I mean, they're selling off today. People perhaps more comfortable with Romney's proposed execution of managing this economy.
This is the beginning of what will be an even bigger Romney rally as the days unfold.
From your mouth to the bull's ears.
Now, I know I'm not smart enough to tell you why the market goes up and why the market goes down. I have never once said that the market went up today because of X or the market went down today because of Y. But those guys on TV who tell you why the markets went up and down also don't know why the markets went up and down. And if they did, they wouldn't be living on those crummy little paychecks from Wall Street TV. They would be much, much richer people. Today, just a few months after President Obama's re-election, Wall Street found themselves reporting this.
Now we're now, let's see, 4 points away from the Dow never, ever being higher. Okay, we're very, very close to that.
This is a great economy. This is a great sign. Small investors, get involved.
All right, you're looking live right now at the corner of Wall and Broad. This is where the New York Stock Exchange is housed, and this is where the investors do the buying thing. Maybe because Washington is finally cutting, whatever. Look at what happened to the Dow today. It's at an all-new record.
It was a record-breaking day on Wall Street with the blue chips hitting an all-time high. At the closing bell, the Dow finished 126 points higher at 14,254.
And so Mitt Romney is richer tonight, thanks to the soaring stock market. Some would say Mitt Romney is richer tonight thanks to President Obama, but I'm not one of those people. I'm not going to give President Obama credit for the stock market going up on his watch, and I'm not going to blame him on the days when the stock market goes down. I have never given the president credit for that or given the president blame for the stock market going down, because, as I've said, I don't know what makes the markets go up and what makes the markets go down. And this guy doesn't either.
Dow Industrials down 177. That is a sell-off. Is an Obama sell-off? We'll discuss. With Obama's victory, the takers have taken over. The makers are clearly in the minority. Am I right? It's a sell-off the day after the election with an Obama second term. We're down 183 points, right at 13,062.